What do you reckon it'll do to the pitch? Spice it up a bit?
It was a little bit damp, so I think the spikes were going in quite easy for the captains out there. It's going to be a real challenge against this new ball. It's going to swing around. Shaheen Shah Afridi taking the first over, and it's going to be a big challenge for these two. But you know, they're well and truly up for it, these two.
And Waqar, you've been the bowling coach of Pakistan. Your first message to the boys there, because it's easy to get excited.
Yeah, you do get excited when you see, you know, a dampness in the pitch, a little bit of grass on the surface. You feel that, okay, I can go through this Indian side, but it's not that easy. You got to really keep things very simple, and you got to make sure that you bowl in the good areas. So crucial for Pakistan to keep things intact and make sure that you stay disciplined as a bowling unit. This is not the pitch where you want to just bowl too full or try to swing the ball. Yes, maybe a couple of early deliveries, which Shaheen, you will see that he will try to swing it early, but then I think it's more back of the length, and we have seen the ball just flies and takes off sometime uneven. So that is the area to bowl. Just make sure that you take care of your 24 deliveries as a fast bowler, and things will work for you.
Excellent matchup this. Left armour, tall fast bowler who swings it back into the right-hander. Shaheen Shah Afridi against Rohit Sharma. They've had their battles in the past. This is a big one for both sides. India know the importance of this game as well, with the United States winning a couple of games, Canada winning one. Shaheen Afridi has taken a wicket in the first over of an innings on 50 occasions. And that's most for any bowler. And one of the reasons for that is his ability to swing it from a full length. Well, he has this knack of taking wickets. It's just about him settling in with good rhythm. He was plagued by injury for some time. Took a while to get his rhythm back. He'll be hoping to fire today, because India are fully aware of what he can do with the new ball. He's rocked India in the past, the T20 World Cup in Dubai. 3 wickets in the spell, 2 in power play. Just waiting for the countdown to begin, and it started. Here we go. Shaheen Shah Afridi will be on his way, and it'll be Rohit Sharma on strike. There's a slip in place as well. Iftikhar Ahmed for slip. And runs on the ball straight away. It's a very slow outfield now. See the ball hardly travelling. Every time it gets out there, it will get a little greasy. Does that make a difference?
It's not going to be that easy once the ball gets damp. As you mentioned, Ravi, it's a slow outfield, and it has really, the water will stand on top of the grass, and once the ball goes on the surface, it rolls on the surface, it is going to get damp, and it's not going to be that easy for the bowlers to even grip the ball. But yeah, you'll be needing a lot of help from your fielders, your friends around on the field to dry that ball.
Well, Shaheen Shah Afridi, like I said, rocked India in the World Cup. Oh, what a shot! It's up in the air. It's a magnificent strike for 6. Wow! If ever there was a pickup shot, this is the one. It's played magnificently.
He has hit that beautifully. He's just picked that length up, picked the bones out of it, helped it behind. I think it actually went in front of square for 6. That was an amazing shot from Rohit Sharma.
It didn't take him long to sort of gather the pitch bounce, just the third delivery, and it was full again. And how easy he played that. How elegant he looks when he plays that. He made sure that he plays up in the air. He wanted to hit 6, and he got 6.
That's the key, Waqar. It was a clear mindset. Anything middle leg, I'm going to take the aerial route. What he's saying is, if it's in my half, I don't want to bring the outfield into play.
That's one way of dealing things. And, you know, if you get into Rohit Sharma's half, which is middle leg, he will punish you every time. He doesn't hold back. He makes sure that he plays in the air. He's not worried. He's not thinking of getting out. He's thinking of hitting 6, ticking that run, that scoreboard.
And we spoke about the slow outfield. That's one way to take it out of it, isn't it? By hitting it over the fence. That's a nice length, that one from Shaheen. That's where he's got to be bowling. Top of the stump length. Challenging the defence as much as possible.
That's an unbelievable shot. It's not an easy shot to play. He's hit more 6s than anyone in T20 cricket. As many as 600 plus, 601 with that in all international cricket.
Wow, that is a serious number, and he's still going strong.
Yeah.
And he's not done yet, and he's looking really good. The first 5 deliveries, he looks compact, and the pitch hasn't really misbehaved at all. He's changed a little bit in his stance, especially in his guard when he's standing. He opened up his front leg, and anything short and anything onto his legs, he does this.
Very quick to pick up length. Yeah, good shout. They all go up. Afridi is confident. He's very confident. Will they go upstairs? Oh, well, they just think that there might have been a bat on it. Time is running out. Don't think they'll take it. 8 for no loss.
It has been very effective. Naseem Shah has taken the new ball, which is a good sign for Pakistan.
And he's away. Glorious shot. It's a slow outfield, but the ball will still reach the fence.
Pure timing, isn't it? It allowed the ball to swing, waited, and then lunges into it. Beautiful shot.
That's an amazing shot, first ball. That's a classic Virat Kohli cover drive, and that's raced away on this slow outfield.
Nice and still, lovely sound when ball made contact with the bat. Placement was good too. Everything right there. Balance, footwork, stride forward, the bat going through.
And straight away that gully's come out to another man at cover. That's a nice length there from Naseem Shah. But yeah, one ball, they had the gully in. He's driven it for 4 and he's come straight out to cover.
Yeah, a little defensive Pakistan. Pakistan have to keep on picking wickets on this surface if they want to stay in the game. It's early days, I must say, but they have to really keep hitting that length, that previous ball length. You know, just stay there for a bit.
That's in the air, taken straight to point. The fielder was taken off, put at point, and it's straight down his throat. And the Pakistanis in the crowd, they erupt. India have lost their first wicket, and it's Kohli.
Virat was expecting a little bit more pace. I think the ball stuck in the pitch a touch. Had to really alter his stroke. Ball was moving away from him, and it was kind of a toe end of the bat. It wasn't really from the middle of the bat. And straight to the man up point. Yeah, he was reaching for it. That's why he couldn't really keep the ball down. And a comfortable catch there for Usman. That's the first blood for Pakistan. They were searching for it. They got Virat out early. 12 for 1.
Playing well in the opening game against Ireland. This is a different kind of pressure. It's India-Pakistan. There's a slip in place. And Naseem Shah with his tail up. And straight away goes past the outside edge.
That's a lovely line and length there from Naseem Shah. Just angled the ball across Rishabh. Beautiful length. Almost found the edge.
He went off the seam, isn't it? I think what Naseem was trying to do was trying to bring the ball back into the left-hander punt. Ball landed and just went away off the seam.
Should be a wide. They get the extra run as well.
He started that one just a little bit too straight, didn't he? There's a little bit of swing there. I think we saw the wicket with Virat. This ball's just swung away enough that he's had to reach for it at the last minute, and that forced him to mistime the ball and find that point fieldsman.
Yeah, you mentioned Waqar, pace off the pitch. Just wasn't any pace there, so the moment he hit it, he knew he was gone. There's no power behind the shot, it just looped away to point.
I think you've got to stick to your style of batting. You can't really play sort of out of your skin. You got to stick to your test match kind of a batting. You can take your time on this surface. You don't really need 170, 180 on this surface. You probably need 140, 150. I think you'd be happy with that. And let Rohit do the job. He's the one who will wait for the bat ball and he'll put it away.
Rohit Sharma on strike. Flicked away for 4. Loose delivery that with fine leg up in the circle.
That's poor, isn't it? That's really, really ordinary delivery. After picking up Virat Kohli's wicket, you should be bowling a lot better than that. That is on the legs once again. It's the pressure mounting back onto Pakistan's side. There was a very, very ordinary delivery on the legs.
Yep, too full, too straight, and Rohit doesn't miss out on those. And he's got to stick to trying to hit that hard length, let the wicket do the work, keep it really simple from there.
Bright sunshine. That's the play. Get the single to keep the strike. 11 of that last over, 19 for 1. Oh yes.
You can't afford to spray your bowling. If you spray the ball, then you're gonna pay. Just keep it there. Keep it simple.
Yep, that's the length there. The one that beat Rishabh as well, that ball, that's the length we need to bowl consistently on this wicket. And there's certainly enough there.
Yes, just a soft dismissal in the field that changed just before that. We talked about a gully in place, the gully had moved to point, and bang, straight in.
That's what you want as a captain, isn't it? Change the field and it happens straight up.
It's a better line now. You can see he was drifting onto the pads. Now he's come out after the break. It's more fourth stump, off stump, outside off stump, using the natural angle.
Yeah, see the bounce, you know. It carried quite nicely, so there is enough bounce in the surface.
And we spoke about this before the break as well with Rohit, setting up for the ball coming back into him. So that one going across him is a nice option as well, just to mix it up and mix his feet up.
Edge, not carrying. Played with soft hands. So the ball going to ground.
The first over was ordinary. I think it's enough in this surface to just excites you as a fast bowler.
Oh, picked up again. There's a man in the deep. And it's taken this time. So this time the pickup shot going straight to the fielder. The field was set for that. There was no fine leg. The man was deep on the square leg boundary. And Harris making no mistake.
He wanted to go a little squarer, isn't he? He wanted to hit on the other side of the fielder, but the ball, once again, I would say that it just stopped in the surface. And that's why it was scooped up in the air. Yeah, it was there to be hit, but because the ball stopped off the seam and it went straight to Harris. Had horrible time in the field, Pakistan, lately, but this time it took it comfortably. Well, good catch. Pakistan picking up their second wicket, and a big one. Sharma gone for 13, 19 for 2.
As they should be. 2 wickets in the bag. There was a massive roar from the Pakistani fans once that catch was taken. 2 big wickets, Virat Kohli gone, Rohit Sharma.
That's amazing.
Not far behind. It's technology. It's a very good over. 3 gone, 20 for 2.
But
Yep.
have their power hitters at the back end of the innings.
I think that should be the tactic, Steve, here on this surface. I mean, Waqar speaking,
Through that period, I think you can really capitalise at the back end of the innings.
Nicely
Wonderful
flicked.
shot. Wonderful shot from Rishabh Pant, over pitch from Mohammad Amir, and a great piece of fielding from Shaheen Shah Afridi in the outfield as well, but they'll race through for 3. It was a lovely stroke from Rishabh.
He's so still when he plays this. Nice still head.
Because the 2 left-handers out there, and Amir is really good when it comes to the left-hand batsman. Yeah.
Oh, nicely bowled. Just a hint of swing.
It's a good move. Really good move, I think.
Swing and a miss again. It's probing away around that 4th, 5th stump area.
It's the length for me, I think.
He'll keep it simple, and he's done it so far. 1 bad delivery, but 3 good deliveries.
The big
Bending
swing
away,
there.
isn't it? It's really bending.
So 4 overs have been bowled. It's that's gone away fine and will reach the boundary.
Toe end of the bat. I don't think Akshar Patel was in control of the stroke. It was a good delivery, got the under edge or maybe a little toe end of the bat and raced away. Although this outfield is really slow, but the pace took that ball away from the slip cordon for 4.
Just a little bit too much width there from Shaheen. Let's get that a little bit straighter as the slips just moved a little bit wider to about a 2nd or 3rd slip now.
Oh, that's nicely played. This will go the distance. This one very intentional.
It is really hard to understand the way Shaheen is bowling. You know, you saw from the other end Mohammad Amir bowled so beautifully. He's swinging the ball, he's keeping it that off-stump channel, and suddenly you need to do something different. You don't really need to do anything different. That is another poor delivery from Shaheen.
Again, just a little bit too much width allowed him to open the face and hit it over that fine 3rd man region, but I think he just needs to keep it really simple. Just hit a good hard length, let the wicket do its thing. Just there. Slightly uppish from Akshar, but that's the length. That's where you need to be bowling on this surface. Force the error, let the natural variation take over. Really well bowled there from Shaheen. That's the length we keep talking about, isn't it? Just keep bashing there.
Still a slip in place, more a 2nd slip, one would say. That's gone away square. And good running gives them 2. So 5 overs have been bowled. It's 38 for 2.
Mission plan. Edge and goes through the hands for 4. I guess USA, also Pakistan, were a little wanting in that slip cordon. This should have been a better effort from Iftikhar.
You see, this is the way Rishabh Pant is going to play. If you're going to pitch it up to him, he's going to try and throw his bat because he knows that the old saying is you want to flash outside the off-stump, flash hard, and he really has flashed hard. So the ball has travelled. It's taken off as well. Look at that. It might have gone off the Q end of the bat.
Was it a chance?
A better effort would have definitely made
the bottom edge as well.
Yeah, he was not a great Iftikhar.
That's gone up in the air. Will this be taken? It's a tough one. And grasses it. It's Usman Khan there with a valiant effort. Always difficult running backwards to pick up a catch. He almost got it.
Yeah, 7 runs from Amir's 2 deliveries. First one went 4 through slips, and second one a drop catch, I would say, but good effort by Usman at point. Let's have a look again. He's going to play short like Sunny just said, and it was an edge. I thought he reached there easily, but in the end the ball just was going away from him.
Yeah, would have been an outstanding catch if he had managed to hold on to it.
Oh, beats them all, ends up. He's on the go here.
But clearly India has decided that irrespective of the fall of the wickets, to try and take a
Bit of seam off the pitch.
Is it a pitch where you're better off bowling within the stumps or keeping it away from the stumps a little?
I think it is better.
As it past the man in the slips, living dangerously, but it is mighty pleasing for the Indian fans because he's giving this scoreboard a real push here. 50 comes up in 5.5.
Yeah, that's his game. He's a dangerous player, Hunt. And look at that delivery. Okay, it was a top outside edge, but Iftikhar had no chance whatsoever, and that's why he's dangerous, because he's not going to stop. Whatever the situation is, whatever the conditions are, he's going to play his shots, and that's what so special about this youngster. Pressure on Pakistan now, 50 up.
Player a miss. This one didn't really carry to the keeper, and it's 50 for 2 after 6.
Yusuf Iftikhar. Plenty of batting to come yet for India. I think somehow Pakistan need to find a fielder in slip.
He fields when the paces are on Babar Azam, but Iftikhar has been given that charge. Expecting the ball to spin a little. There's a bit of moisture on the surface, so maybe that could be the reason why he's employed Iftikhar. They're off the pad. Not given a wide. It's something.
There are 3 fielders there. There's a long on and...
Oh, that is close.
A good delivery from Iftikhar. Absolutely inside edge onto his inside thigh guard.
But there are
That's a wide down the leg side. I don't know what Iftikhar is trying to do also, because all you need to do is to just bowl that line around the off-stump angle, try to spin the ball. He's firing them in on middle and leg. I think this pitch demands a lot of concentration, technique and temperament. Oh, lovely shot. Straight shot for 4. Absolutely lovely straight hit from Aksa. Hence the over on a high, 2 down for 57.
India got it now. So yes, you're absolutely right, Ramiz. They need a wicket here. No slip for Naseem Shah.
Can't afford to stop from attacking the opposition here, because this is a...
They need to attack here. Now Naseem's helmet. Let's see what he does.
Aksar has just broken a record. 20 not out is the highest score by an Indian batter at number 4 versus Pakistan in a T20 World Cup match.
Massive stat. The great man is here.
Yeah, in the house, Sachin Tendulkar. Lovely pictures. Look at the backdrop. It's a full house. And they absolutely love him to bits.
Yeah, seen all the legends of the game arriving for this mega game today.
Oh, bowled in! Bullseye! It's Naseem Shah's given Pakistan a bit of a breather. Aksar walking out of the crease, living dangerously on 20, had done the hard work and then throwing his wicket away. 3 down now, India.
Yes, 2 dot balls. The previous 2 dot balls put the pressure on Akshar Patel, and he looked to do something, looked to try and throw Naseem by advancing down the pitch, but it didn't throw Naseem off at all because he was concentrating on bowling at the stumps. The usual old saying, batter misses, the bowler hits, and that's exactly why Patel is walking back with 20 against his name. It's
Of a man at that position for India.
Yeah, good over by Naseem Shah. Only 1 run and a wicket. 1 ball to go. Slip in place for him. That's good decision by the Pakistan.
Gets going with a cracking straight drive. That's going to run away from the fielder for 4. Surya Kumar Yadav off and running. 62 for 3. Been given as a wide. He's not happy, Imad Wasim. Hardly ever happy when you're given a wide. Full stop. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Is this going to be a good result for Pakistan? Not to be.
I thought the fielder at deep mid-wicket should have come in rather than the fielder at deep square leg. He had to do a lot of running. Rishabh Pant living dangerously as he always does, and he's got away 2nd time with that miscued shot.
It was a good delivery, flighted delivery. He took a chance. He knew there was a big boundary towards mid-wicket, top edge, and ball fell between mid-wicket and square leg fielder. Another good effort from Usman. Barely reached there. That would have been very crucial wicket for Pakistan, but not to be.
Oh, bit of spin for Imad. Usually doesn't spin them a lot, Imad.
Yeah, Imad very rarely turns, so it means there's a grip and there's a moisture in that pitch. That's why, hence, the ball is gripping.
Yeah, this is that shot, the miscued hit.
Let's have a look where Fakhar Zaman is.
He was coming straight. He would have been running straight towards the ball. So it would have been definitely a lot easier for him than to that fielder at deep square leg.
How important calling is, especially when the noise is so much and there are 2 fielders, the ball is in between. Somebody has to shout, "It's mine, it's mine."
It's just the basics of the game, but maybe in the crowd, in the noise of the crowd, no fielder can hear each other.
Oh, seriously good delivery. That one came back strongly from that wide off-stump angle. Once again, Imad Wasim turning them and straightening them. Very impressive start.
We've seen over the years Imad loves bowling with the new ball, but today obviously on this seaming pitch Pakistan started with the fast bowlers, Shaheen and of course Naseem, Amir. No Haris Rauf yet.
Probably feel that Haris could be a good defensive ploy when the heat is on. He could be introduced then. Slide this time, another chance, and falls short of the advancing fielder. It's Iftikhar at long on.
He only plays white ball cricket, especially T20, around the wicket straight away.
At times you don't need to do a great deal, just try to be accurate and bowl that hard length.
If you're a new batter who's on a front foot, you got to test him, especially with two fielders back towards square leg and fine leg.
Slow ball picked off. Will hit the fence in no time. That's excellent shot from Pant.
Why would you bowl a slow ball on a pitch that's seaming around when the opposition is under pressure? 72 for, they were 68 for 3. And you bowl your first delivery, and the second ball, you just bowl a slow ball. That's giving freebies.
Sometimes, you know, if they keep doing what they should be doing, like bowling their normal pace, it's a lot easier than to come and bowl the slow delivery. You hardly ever see the bowlers practice those slow deliveries or back of the hand deliveries when they're practicing just behind.
That's typical Pant for you. I don't know what that shot is called, a Pant special, a no-look shot, a fall-down shot, but whatever it is, he gets a 4 and gets the fans behind him.
He's a special talent, absolutely. The best in the world. 2 boundaries, 2 deliveries, pressure back on Pakistan, especially on Haris Rauf. The ball was drifting down towards leg side, fine leg was up in the circle. It's not an easy shot to play, Sunny bhai.
No, it is not. But he does play this shot as well as the reverse slap shot very, very well.
He plays reverse slap shot in Test cricket against one of
the other day against Ireland, he
world.
finished the match with that reverse slap.
Yeah.
For the 6. And going over the wicket now.
Oh, gets another one past that fielder in the circle. It's turning out to be a bit of a Pant show now. 29 years.
But this is what happens when you have the extra pace. If you're not accurate, the ball will go off the bat quicker, leaving very little time for the fielders around. And that's exactly what's happening. Rauf's got the pace, but that pace is being used by Rishabh Pant to score boundaries.
And I've been saying all along from last, I don't know how many years, that if you want to have a consistent line as a fast bowler, you've got to play red ball cricket. You can't just think as a bowler, okay, I'm only going to play T20 format and my length will be fine. It won't.
Statistical data for Babar Azam to look at. In both his previous T20I against Pakistan, Pant got out to Shadab. That's nicely played away. It was a rearing good length delivery and played it down well.
The short ball we saw.
I mean, that's the ball to bowl. And it's 3 down for 81, and we'll have a pause because...
And straight away, it's been drilled, but the field is well set for that delivery. Let's just take a look at the field. So 3 on the leg side, deep backward square. Ball here, away. Might see that shot through extra cover. Oh, it's got loose there. It's fired that down as well. It's got some pace on it. Ideal when you're side or under the pump. Yeah, let's have a look at the innings story so far. Power play, that first phase, 50 for 2, really impressive. Run rate of 8.3. Maybe have slightly dragged it back, but it still feels in control. Slippery, that one going through. Yeah, don't forget the highest score so far on this ground here in the World Cup has been 137. Look at that seam position. Hit the flat part of the ball and skidded on. He's gone for the reverse and it's up and over. Excellent shot there from Pant. How good was that?
He's having fun. I think he feels pretty comfortable. He's been out there for a while now, and he's determined where he wants to hit it beforehand and finding it. Solid contact every time for him.
Yeah, it feels like the innovative shots have worked really well on this ground. Kind of using the pace, sometimes players get into trouble hitting into the wind and hauling out, but when he's gone fine and used the pace, excellent connection. So far, it's the highest score by an Indian wicketkeeper versus Pakistan in T20 eyes. So Pant on 40 off 27 and going well. Partnership now bubbling as well, 30, just 20 balls. Manoeuvring the field here. Well, a productive over. 8 runs from it, 89 for 3. Continue. Bit of movement, but it looks like it's just tailing down. He's asking the question, but really felt like it was going down. Well, there's a lot of noise here. Baba's seem as animated as the rest of the players. He's saying, calm down, I think. Well, the DRS timer is up. Have a look here. Yeah, that ball was tailing in significantly. Looked like it was going miles down. I think he looks safe here, Jimmy.
I agree. I don't know if they ever came to a conclusion on the field with what they wanted to do. They let the timer make it for him.
Well, it's gone straight to the fielder. Mohammed Amir has taken the catch and thrown the ball down into the surface. They are absolutely on fire here. They were needing this after a brilliant partnership between Surya Kumar Yadav and Pant. They needed some way to break the shackles. Haris Rauf is fired up.
And the other side of the crowd roars. It's just been going back and forth, the energy, which is what you love from, what I love from the sport, is the swings right to his chest and takes it. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he's fired up. Excellent from Haris Rauf. He's always someone who comes in and makes something happen. Surya Kumar Yadav is going to have to go for 7. India ball before. Let's just have a look. He's putting a slip into play. 3 on the leg side. Beautiful. He's asking the question. I'm not sure who to. I
He wants
he's fired
everything.
up.
He feels like he's in every ball. Shouting.
2 left-handers. Yeah, he's on the money. You can see how charged up he is. And look at the pace he's bowling. He's bowling 148, 147. A bit of pop there, just really bowled that ball into the surface. I think his line has been impeccable. And look at that pace, 90.
He's already on this ground, which I wasn't expecting to see.
Oh, he's trying to get that maiden, but a nice connection there, just into point. Gives them a single to end that over. So 90 up on the board after 12. Jay Sharp from the BCCI.
Oh, you could hear it as well, but yeah, early on he just entered and they roared.
Oh yeah!
Held in the surface there. What would you call someone like him? Would you call him a Hall of Famer? What's the sort of phrase that you would use?
I think we'd say bigger than the game.
Yeah.
You know, not playing, but still such a famer.
Bit of pressure building here now. The wicket, no release of a boundary. Previous over pretty tight, and now just 2 singles. Pakistan have just dragged back a bit of control. Run rate.
Oh yeah!
There's some turn there. It's noticeable. It's just gripping off the surface.
I love the different run-ups, the different motions. Like he's waving his hand a little. I don't know how much it does technically, but it's got to make him feel comfortable. It's a lot of this sport. There's so much movement and motion. It's where you end physically, but whatever gets you comfortable to get to that end point.
Yeah, really. He's gone for the reverse, didn't get much on it, maybe just an under edge. He's just trying to release the shackles here. For that flat reverse. Well, the sun is really beating down now. Temperature's gone up quite a lot compared to where it was this morning. And it's a good stranglehold here from Imad Wasim. So a strong over, 4 runs. Cricket in the region. Don't forget as well, USA are really in the mix in this particular group. Group A. Him sharp. Placing Ralph and got a wicket on the second ball of the over, on the first ball of the over even, and will be absolutely delighted. Pakistan now really have taken the squeeze and just a simple chip back, and another wicket gone. Indian fans in disarray.
Those people, there's a lot of happiness and there's a lot of sadness right now. I'm going to say that guy's happy.
Let's just have a look. It wasn't a slower ball. I think he just misread. There was absolutely no foot movement and just maybe getting a bit jumbled in thinking, and just the easiest of catches to Nazim Shah. I think they will feel like they burgled a wicket there.
I wonder what bowlers like more.
Duke's got to go for 3. The score 95. And they were quite comfortable at 58 for 2. Now they're down to 95 for 5. So really felt like that was Ralph. And
I guess there's many ways to celebrate.
There is. So Hardik Pandya has other plans. It wasn't the most controlled shot. It looked like he was looking to go up and over the top, coming down the wicket. Yeah, let's look back at the wicket again. Just being joined by the legendary cricketer Yuvraj Singh. Thanks for popping in. Feels like the game's turned a little bit.
Definitely has. Naseem Shah is on fire. Some good areas over here.
One ball remaining in the over. Yeah, it just felt the final ball. He drifted down the leg. He's asking the question, but here the umpire clearly signals a wide. I think they're just getting a little bit excited. You think here, have a look. Got nearish the bat. Okay, it's change of signal now, so no ball. This is going to be a free hit. And the crowd for India are going wild. The free hit now being signalled. Let's have a look at that front foot. No part behind the line. Right, a chance to free the arms. Hardik Pandya goes for the big hit, but gets a big bit of a miss. So the score after 14 overs, 96. And to still bowler who hasn't had strike for a little while here. But he's gone up and over. Has it gone high? There's a fielder underneath, and it's another wicket. It's the big wicket of Rishabh Pant. Smiles there for Baba Azam as he takes another simple catch. And India here are really, really fading.
Definitely that shot was, I mean, it's on when you have wickets in hand and you have things are going well for you, but I think he could have taken a few more overs and taken a risk in the last 3-4, but again that's the nature of his play, and yeah, definitely not looking good for India right now.
Yes, Rishabh Pant goes for 42, the score 96. And it's popped out, another wicket, first ball duck. The crowd are going absolutely wild here. What is happening? Pakistan right in the mix.
What a twist. Fans in Dallas are wondering why they got treated to their match. But fans here, wow.
I think the ball just stopping on Jadeja over there. Obviously, he's not used to the wicket, and I think he just jabbed at it and it just flew from his bat, and a bit unfortunate. He's looking at the wicket, but the reality is...
No Pakistani bowler in T20 World Cups has taken a hat-trick ball. This would be a bit of history. Slip in play. Oh, but he sees it off with a bit of ease. Nice smile. It just feels like... Well, he gets a strike, Arshdeep Singh. So how do you play these sort of scenarios? Are you thinking 3 wickets in hand, do you still want to be looking at boundary options, or are you thinking play conservative and take the game deep?
But I think some IPL experience and playing over the years, he probably would take a few balls.
Playing conservatively, they're leaving that one angling across.
And I think the conditions are pretty good.
2 wickets from the over, 97 for 7.
Moving around, and here's Naseem Shah.
Brilliant comeback by Pakistan team, Shazi and Yuvi. I think so.
9 at the crease. Look to get him out.
Maybe we are cricketers from the 90s, Shazi. We had a different mindset. You know, tail-ender is there, doesn't matter the format. You're going to try a couple of short deliveries to unsettle him.
Yes, Wasim bhai, but the quality of Yorkers that you possessed, we don't see that much. So it'll be harder for the new generation bowlers to get those kind of wickets, but surely I'll agree with you.
Interesting to see how Hardik Pandya will play. What do you reckon his tactic should be? He's now with number 9.
I think the way right now I see is he's looking to bat till the 70th over, because we don't have wickets in hand, and try and give as much less strike to Arshdeep and take the strike. And the moment he faces a few balls, he can try and target the last 3 overs and try and get to about anything between 120 and 130, put a fighting total, and see what the bowlers can do up front.
There's the short ball.
And now he'll be unsettled a bit. Arshdeep is a tail-ender batting at number 9, and now it doesn't have to be a Yorker. It can be a length ball. He's got slip in place, and that's how you create pressure on a tail-ender. Brilliant bouncer, good spell by Naseem Shah, bowling his last over, 3 for 20 so far. He wasn't expecting it, Arshdeep.
It went past the head. Next, look for the toe. Oh. Slow delivery right up.
But why? When the ball is seaming around, moving around, you got pace, you bowl beautifully. Why bowl the slow ball? Unless until he's trying to slog you every ball, that variation I'm all for.
I think seen by the new generation bowlers, because they get hit so much into T20 cricket, they're always wary of bowling their best balls. And I totally agree with you when batters are not like looking to hit boundaries and looking to rotate the strike. Now you need to look
so
to
it's
look
their
to get them
natural
out.
instinct of modern T20 cricket.
I think so. I mean, captaining a few sides.
Mohammad Amir continuing. That's up in the air. Runs are here for Arshdeep Singh. The ball just rolling into the boundary. Much needed. It's been a while.
4 for 7 now, we're into 17th over. He bowled his first ball, length ball, and he went towards mid-wicket with a slog kind of shot, but that's, I suppose, Hardik must have told him. Just a cross-seam ball from Amir, maybe. That's where the wobbly seam. 130 kilometers an hour, the previous delivery. Boundary on the first ball.
Now there's a long on in place. The sun beating down, so whatever moisture there was in the surface would have dried up, so it will be a little too paced. He dives forward, takes the catch. Well, Ashdeep Singh, bat falls out of his hand. They're not claiming. Obviously come off the hand, but
Probably
he seems to be in pain.
Probably did carry. Yeah, that's going to hurt, definitely. Cross seam. Good bouncer.
Hit his shoulder.
Brilliant effort by Rizwan behind the stumps. 104 for 7 in 16.3 overs.
Luckily for Ashdeep, it's his right shoulder, not his bowling arm. So Amir continuing. Swings away on the onside into open space. Another couple of runs. Loses his bat on the way.
He's exciting. He's excited.
But I think
9 of 11. Namir bowled beautifully. He swung the ball early on when he came out to a bowl. Good spell both ways. Good seam positioning. And he's got a couple of wickets as well already, and that was the most important wicket. Another good delivery, cross seam maybe, straight to Imad Wasim and extra cover. Crucial spell by Muhammad Amir for Pakistan. 2 for 23 so far.
I think when someone has a very quick arm action, sometimes it's hard to pick the slow ball up. I think he's bowled his cutters really well into the wicket.
His experience as well. He only plays this format.
Last ball of his spell coming up. It's been a good one for Muhammad Amir. People watching this game from all around the globe. This is New Delhi in the fan park there. Getting the feeling of being inside the stadium, in spite of being miles away from New York City.
That's awesome.
$17 gone, 107.
Score is round about 132. I think that's competitor total. Pakistan's got to keep taking those wickets. The boundary is going to not help Pakistan. Another short delivery from Haris. Haris been totally off color today. He's been too short at times and too leg sides at times, and runs are just gone regularly off his bowling.
And we have Naseem Shah, who's a youngster who should be supremely fit. This should have been stopped. I must say, this should have been stopped. Effort was good, but not good enough at this level. Boundary on a first ball. 8 and over will take them to 133. And I think that's a good total to defend on this pitch. Okay, the sun has been beating down for the last 45 minutes or an hour or so. So pitch will be maybe slightly easier, but like you said, Shazzy, there'll be a little bit more uneven, you reckon, with the dryness in there?
Yes, absolutely, because there was a little bit of moisture early on, so every time the ball was dug in, there would be some dents in the surface, indentation. Might just be a little up and down as well.
Shazzy, I must praise you the way you did the toss today. I was a bit, slept late, woke up early, and then you woke me up for this mega game. The best.
I think it was David Boone had a job.
So
it's heavyweights, it's a rivalry that's lasted the test of time, and but it's the biggest. When you look at all sport, this is one of the biggest contests ever. It attracts more eyeballs than any other contest, around the globe. So it's got to get its due, whether you like it or not.
You're a trendsetter.
Again, fine. And again beats the man. Oh, just put back in. Come back for two. That's a good effort. That was traveling, that ball.
It's been a real hard work batting on this surface. India kept on losing wickets, but what they did really well was they just made sure that if there's anything loose, they put a bat on ball. They just made sure they ran hard, and this is not a bad total. 112, 7 down, 17.3. If they can go maybe another 20 odd runs, I think they'll be big time in this game.
Brilliant effort by Shadab, guys, I must say. He saved 2 runs for sure, and fielder has been changed. He specifically went there at third man, slightly finer now, because the seam was a bit wider and he was slow on the ball. So how old is he? 22, 23? He should be prime of his fitness.
Oh, flicked away. There is a man in the deep, and nicely judged. That's a very good catch.
That's a big wicket. Huge wicket. Hardik Pandya at the end in the last couple of overs could have been really dangerous. Pakistan once again pulling the strings. They just keep taking wickets. The 8th one down now. Hardik Pandya just flicking it, and that extra bounce, extra kick once again. And this time around, Iftikhar Ahmed took it brilliantly. He was ordinary earlier, dropped the catch in the slip, but this time around he's on the money, and Haris Rauf will feel better after this wicket. Pandya gone for 7. 100 and
did well, made it look easy. In the air, straight to cover. First ball. Haris Rauf on a hat-trick. So it's 2 and 2 for Pakistan. And another wicket goes down.
That was a quick delivery. 150 kilometers an hour. It was little wide, and Bumrah just went for it. He just threw his bat at it and hit it straight to the man. Pakistan big time in this match. They will be feeling that they can win this game. They dropped few, now they're catching. Well, if you keep catching, that's good. That's a wonderful bowling. Pakistan, great comeback in this game. 112 for 9.
Last man out there, Haris Rauf on a hat-trick. Was looking for the Yorker.
Yeah, what a comeback for Haris Rauf, Shazzy. He went for 13 runs in his first overs.
Lose to him.
And he's on strike. Bartley takes the single, gives the strike to Ashley. Now we've got another one.
That was so unnecessarily, that throw. Knowing the batsman in the crease, there's no. I can understand you are being positive, but don't give runs away in this crucial match. Every run is important. And you are being such a senior player, one of the top fielders in world cricket, in fact. Apart from Pakistan team, Shadab can do better than that.
It's really hot now with the sun beating down.
So you haven't been to Dallas. That was hot, Shazzy.
It's humid here, actually.
Every run is important. They're going to come back for 2.
This outfield is really heavy. Even the outer fielders, you can see the way they take off. It's not that easy. It's taken a lot of juice out of these boys. This ball stopping once again in the pitch. That's why I went in the air. Imad with the second catch. Not hitting middle of the bat. It was there, but just got a little high on the bat and comfortable catch.
And if you remember, guys, Amir bowled this last over. He got wickets. Cross seam most of the deliveries, and hence the ball stopped. So maybe cross seam is the way to go when India come out to bowl.
Every run being cheered here, every run important. This is real sloppy cricket. Oh, absolutely.
Just calm them down, big Babar. Calm them down, relax, it's okay. Even Rohit is laughing.
This is exactly what happened in the previous match against USA. In the super over, they were throwing the balls all around and they're just giving away too many easy runs. These runs gonna be really crucial. You can't just gift those runs to these batters.
Shaheen was blaming the throw.
Oh, look at that.
Was he complaining about the throw, or was he complaining about the batter came in front of him?
I think he was saying he got unsighted with the batsman of him. 119 now. India will be saying 9 balls to go. We can push it to 130. Still very much in the game. Round the wicket.
Ravi, I still feel that this is a pitch where you don't really need to go Yorker. You go wickets, you have taken wickets, and the batters are not enjoying anything pitched halfway down the track or even maybe a little bit shorter. You bowl fuller, that's the problem. These are 3 wickets from Haris Rauf, all short of back of the length.
He's playing every shot in the book, Siraj.
They're reviewing. They're very confident.
They're having a chat.
What the hell?
They've gone up.
Babar should take control. I can understand the excitement by the players and everybody's involved, but just let the skipper make the decision. Tell him what you want to do.
We have a play review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. I've checked both feet, they're fair. Just go to front time when available. Thank you. Looks like a bit of a gap there. Can we just go to Ultra just to confirm? Running through, flat line. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. I'll just roll it back one more time just to confirm. It looks like it's flat. Thank you. I'm ready to. I'll go back to Rod on field. Rod, you can stay with the original decision of not out. You're on screen signal.
So missing everything. 7 to go. 119 for 9. Final ball of a spell.
Siraj is stretching his back, playing those extravagant shots.
Third man comes in, fine leg goes back. He's seen the batters trying to go on the onside.
It's in the air, just shot him it off. Chance of a run out, and he shot off his ground. So Pakistan have bowled out India here for 119, and it's a very good effort, because at one stage India were going at almost 8 runs per over after 10 or 11 with about 7 wickets in hand. So they pulled things back. What they've done is restricted India to 119, the lowest total for which India have been bowled out in a T20 World Cup match.
Let's just have a look at that table. So the only real batter of note today, Rishabh Pant, 42. He played with a lot of innovation, flicking the ball down quite fine a lot of the times, and then backed up a little bit by Akshar Patel. After that, really, you look down and it's tough going. For the bowlers, real standouts today. Naseem Shah, 3 for 21, came back in the middle and picked up a few. And there's been criticism that they haven't been as dynamic as some of the other opening partners. But actually, on a surface like this, you just want good technique, solid shots.
Of course, just back yourself as a technician. Don't worry about the strike rate. Just play out 20 overs and you should be over the line, hopefully. What do you think, sir?
Yes, I think less than run a ball, there's no real pressure. So they just got to make sure that not to worry too much about, you know, the first 6 overs when you're trying to cash in and score and hit over the top. They don't need to do that. They just need to play their normal game because they've got all the shots in the book.
Over 4,000 runs for Babar Azam in this format. He'll be looking to pull on all that experience as he faces up against Arshdeep Singh, the left arm seamer. He'll be looking to see if he can get that new ball shaping. There isn't cloud cover like there was at the start of the first innings, but he'll still be seeing what he can extract.
Yeah, he's a terrific strike force. Watch out for his in-swinging delivery. And Rizwan early on in the innings likes to be on the walk. So I think your technique will be tested here. Sun is out, so this pitch has become, because the sun has been out, become a little difficult because the moisture has gone down, the compact factor is off, and he's off to a start. Off to a very good start.
Yeah, first ball beautiful through the covers.
Good drive that. You still have this situation where fielders are generally more towards cover, the extra cover fielder, rather than towards mid-off, which allows the batters to play with a straight bat. You saw that this one was played with a straight bat. The moment you put that cover fielder a little towards mid-off, the batter has to perforce open the face of the bat to try and hit it away from him, and therein lies your chance of getting an edge.
Oh, that's a special drive from Babar Azam. Both batters off the mark. It's a long fence, so they'll come back for 3. I think there is a case of having a short cover in place. We've seen the ball to stop. We've seen the likes of Bumrah, the tail-enders, falling prey to that drive and getting holed out at short cover.
Yes, I think there's a very good case because both these batters now are looking to get onto the front foot and drive as well. What we'll get to see here in New York is more 3 runs taken. Very seldom do you get to see 3 runs taken in a T20 game because the boundaries are smaller. This is the long boundary, and therefore now we have had 2 deliveries and 3 runs taken by each batter.
Oh, inside edge, you'll get these here on a surface like this. The ball stops at times. It rears from that good length area, so you've got to watch it closely, and we've got a master here to tell us how to bat on a surface like this. Sir,
tell us what we all should be doing on this.
What you should really be looking to do is, if you're going to defend, play as close to your body. If you're looking to play the shot, look to play as straight as possible. And if there's any movement off the surface, you know, the ball will go away towards the cover side, which we saw with the second, the Babar Azam cover drive.
That's going to be a wide, tough bounce for the keeper. They pinch a bye as well. The other thing that India needs to do is not really be overcharged. I think a little bit of calmness really will help them develop a script. Right, you are anxious to win this, but there'll be moments when you'll have your way. And so you wait for those moments, cash in when the opportunity comes. He's busy at the crease, Rizwan. Last time he picked up a couple of wickets, both Rizwan and Babar Arshdeep. Terrific strike force, and that's the delivery to bowl to Babar, and then Rizwan undone by a bouncer. He wasn't expecting this. He's got pace, he can be slippery. Well thought out, both dismissals.
Feel like These two are going to play a little bit more conservative. We saw India kind of actually decided to go up over the top and almost hitting into the wind, getting themselves in trouble, trying to force shots. Whereas actually these two may just play within that bubble, play strong shots out into the field, run. If the ball is there, put it away, but equally at rate, they don't need to do anything electric. Keep it simple.
Nicely fielded. Lovely from Virat. It's 9 without a wicket. Make them hit a boundary. Here we go. Lovely shot. Babar Azam at his very best. What a shot that is. Didn't try to overhit it. It was all about timing and balance into that drive.
Yeah, that was really, really classy. I think this is what his strength will bring to this scenario. Not trying to overhit the ball. He just waits and it sets up a fraction, but he holds his shape and just punches down the line. Doesn't try to do anything electric, just as good as it gets. Some ways you look, it wasn't actually that overpitched. He just held his shape really nicely.
Opens him up, picks up a single. I think the ball that he was looking for was an outswinger and didn't really swing that much.
Bumrah is off the field, your best bowler,
yep.
And he's just standing in mid-on.
Oh, that's a beauty. That one kept low and also swung away from his reach. Yes, best bowler, attacking option for you, and Pakistan rate him very high.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's important to have that. You get that fear factor sometimes when you know the gun bowler's coming on. This wicket is not easy to...
Bumrah should have bowled the first over because the ball is hard and new. After a couple of overs, the seam will soften up just a little bit.
Also, you want a guy who can bowl that hard length. I think it's a pitch tailor-made for... Oh, that's hit Rizwan. That's hit him. But he's still... he's not going to miss the chance of
taking that run.
Being on the striker's end. It's 50. Terrific strike rate. Gets it past the infield off the outside edge. Jadeja runs after the ball. Superb fielder has been planted at point. Right, we've got Jimmy here. And Jimmy, you've got some... More than the analysis, Jimmy, I like your accent.
Thank you. You might be one of few listening.
And he was very kind. He didn't say that the first ball, which we saw the first replay, where he jumped to his left and collected the ball. He could have said...
Oh, that's a flick, and oh, drops it. It's a sitter. It was a sitter. Who's the culprit? Dubey. No, no, no. Fans don't believe it.
You can't get anything easier than that. Didn't have to do anything. Straight in and out. Sitter. And that is the wicket. That's the kind of wicket. That's the kind of breakthrough that India is looking for. They're defending a very, very small total. Easily gettable if they get a stand. If Pakistan get 2 stands, they're through. So it's important to put pressure on them by getting early wickets. Can't drop catches.
I don't know whether his footwork was off. We often talk about catching the ball with hard hands. Mohammad Rizwan there knew straight away that he was in trouble. Just got out of after hitting his hand, palm maybe, or feet not in the right position.
Yes. Whatever it is, it's tough luck on the bowler.
Jasprit Bumrah almost giving India a breakthrough. Oh, drive and drops it. Another one goes down. There was a hard, straight drive. Would have been a miracle catch.
Yes, these kind of catches stick. Showed good reflexes in getting the hands up, but the ball didn't quite stick. Pitched it up, trying to get some movement. And Babar going for the big shot. Yes, this should have been taken. Again, luck not going Siraj's way. The ball could have gone up in the air and he would have had time to recover and take it, but it went away.
Babar Azam normally plays the ball along the ground in the first 6 overs. It's nicely played. Awkward bit of bounce this time from Siraj. There's a lot of interest, obviously, in India and in Pakistan for them.
Wishing all the cricketers doing well, and that really is a blessing.
.11 in Rawalpindi, 11:30 in New Delhi. I believe New Delhi hit a new record of 50.
The temperature was around 10.
They work well as a pair. And it is such an important partnership because it takes ages to develop an opening combination and a partnership.
Kids. I was surprised to find that, Pakistan was looking to experiment, drop Rizwan down the order, Babar down the order.
I think we've developed a phobia of strike rate, not understanding the
Cutting lineup of Pakistan. There's not that much experience.
So nicely played into the gap. Only be a single.
Planetary movements are
Raju Singh.
Sahab is here.
Yes.
Raju Singh, Abish Khan, Khalil Ahmed.
These are the reserve players in the Indian. They're not in the squad, but they're traveling with the team.
Dot, but finds the fielder.
So we talked about earlier on in the day the length that is important to bowl on this wicket. And you can see majority of those wickets in the 6 to 8 metre length, which I thought the Pakistan bowlers did really nicely. And all the games that have been played here in New York, that length has been crucial to the teams having success.
That's a nice shot from Babar Azam. Beautifully played. He picked up the length so early. That was the key.
Yes, I think he's got that great ability to pick the line, pick the length early. Does play the pull shot very, very nicely. One of the rare boundary balls from Jasprit Bumrah. He was probably hoping that the ball will climb up a little bit more towards the shoulders, but it didn't.
Edge and gone! Brilliantly taken in the slips. Poking at that one is Jasprit Bumrah with a Bumrah breakthrough.
And that's that length we've been talking about as well. 6 to 8 metres. The umpires are coming together. They might be having a look to see if this one's carried.
Direct the third umpire. We're an umpire review for fair catch. Check both fair kicks go to front on first. Thank you. Thank you. Clear edge. Run through. Let's roll that back. Look like the fingers are under the ball, pulled straight into the hand. Just got one more angle just to confirm. Thank you. Looked like the ball's gone straight into the hand. Fingers underneath the ball. Needs to be nice and slow. Yeah, thank you. Fingers to get the ball straight into the hand. Ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, Surya Kumar Yadav with a brilliant catch in the slips. Babar Azam's gone after scoring 30 in Pakistan, lose their first one for 26.
Two slips in position. It's a good move by the skipper because you're going to win the match by taking
The outside edge.
two slips in position. It's a good move by the skipper because you're going to win the match by taking wickets.
120 on the board. Look to take wickets.
Oh, another beauty. Almost an outside edge. Bumrah has completed 2 overs, the other 2.
It's beating down the sun now. It's really hot. From Pakistan's point of view, they know the danger man is Bumrah.
Yes.
Over backward square so well, so they're just trying to take that out of his armoury.
Down the track, well struck, and clears the rope.
That's a 6-shoot, brilliant shot from Rizwan. Pressure off from Pakistan and from him. 32 now for 1. We are into 6th over. What I didn't want to see of the start, guys, Pakistan, just block, block and block. They could have a positive intent. I'm not saying slog, but shot like this will put pressure back on India.
Yes, and he's that kind of player. You know, no half measures with Mohammad Rizwan. Very clear in his mindset. He's decided to target Hardik Pandya. There's no doubt about that. That would have hurt. That bounced. Got it on the glove. And the gloves come off. He's hurting. It's that extra bounce.
200s and 250s, strike rate of 164. That's a brilliant catch by Sky in the first slip. That's what Pakistan needs in a long run, a good slip fielder. Smithy, a very important question. Pakistan had been struggling in slip cordon. How can youngsters practice that slip fielding? It's very, it's a kind of a special talent, am I right?
Just got to catch lots of balls. Practice as much as you can. Get in different positions. Get up nice and close. So the pace is really fast. You're testing yourself. You're putting pressure on yourself, and it's good to catch with your mates as well. Have little competitions. How many you can catch in a row and things like that. Just to get yourself better. But just lots of catching. Get the ball in the hands. Lots of repetition.
What about technique?
That's important too, yeah. I think, you know, you see a lot of young kids standing, and they stand with their feet either like too close together or really wide. They're not in a balanced and powerful position, and it's different for every individual. Every body's built differently, so you need to get yourself in the most powerful position you can be in to be able to spring off either way and take those catches.
Front toes, or it depends?
I think right on the balls of your feet, on the inside of your feet.
Inside.
Get yourself in a position where you can really spring off and gain as much distance as possible.
And I think also mindset, Shazzy. Yep. Because if you think, okay, if I go to slip, we'll come back to it after this over. 6 overs gone, 30 feet.
You obviously want your fielders in hot spots where the ball's going to go, your best fielders. But then your ones that probably aren't as good, you try and find ways to hide them. It's difficult to do in this format of the game, though.
And I always say, in batting you need talent, in bowling you need talent, but fielding comes with practice. The more you do it, the better you become.
That's right. And I got told something young in my career. It was, you spend, as a cricketer, you spend, what, 50% of your time on the field.
Yeah.
You're fielding. It's the way you can help your team out when you're not doing your other main skills. So you should try and do it to the best of your ability. And that's what, you know, taking a ripper of a catch is what lifts your team up, and it helps your team have success.
A little too close. You've got to be careful with that shot with Siraj, because he has the ability to nip one back off the seam. This was the drop, and then a very good catch.
Catches win matches. Absolutely. Required run rate 6.22, not a problem, as long as your wickets in hand. Brilliant performance by Pakistan when they came out to bowl.
I can tell you, it's one of the worst feelings in the game when you drop a catch, and quite regularly after you drop one, the ball just seems to follow you around the rest of the day.
But how do you move on as a fielder? You have to forget about the previous one?
That's the key, yeah. You got to move on as quickly as possible and still want that ball, because as soon as you have that mindset where I don't want it to come to me, your mind's ticking over, you don't get yourself into an athletic position, so you've got to move on. It's tough to do, it's easier said than done, but you've got to move on and want that ball to come back to you.
I'll tell you what changed for Pakistan, Raz. When it was overcast and cloudy, they dropped the catches. Sun came out, they caught everything.
Yeah, they did,
They caught
especially in slips.
In the slips. And what a transformation for those who've joined the telecast late. India were at one stage 89 for 3 in 11 overs. And the last 7 wickets went for 30. And it's typical India-Pakistan cricket. There'll be twists in the game. Every now and then when you think you're comfortable,
Shazia, one-sided game,
changes,
India-Pakistan. Maybe recent past 2-3 years ago, when Pakistan won by 10 wickets, but usually they're very close games because of the pressure. The crowd pressure a lot more than the pressure, in general. I mean, I'm staying in a hotel where the Indian team is staying. It's kind of a little nightmare for us, for me. I mean, I love the way they respect us, the commentators, and love us because they've grown up watching us. But sometimes we need a bit of time on their own because the players, they don't get to see the players.
Cross seam delivery looked like it sort of shaped away slightly for a cross seamer. I really like the length though. That's the length he's got to keep hitting. Keep banging away there. The luck will turn. They've beaten the edge a few times in this innings, but you've got to keep trusting it that your luck will turn.
And I'm glad Rizwan came up and had a chat with Usman Khan. They're just, telling him settle. He just seems to be a little unsettled at the moment. So good over from
one set batter, Rizwan, 18 of 24. Change of bowling, Jadeja. We saw in the first inning when Imad came to bowl, he was turning, and he rarely turns the ball because of the moisture in the pitch, maybe.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little bit tacky, the surface, and Imad Wasim was bowling the other end from what Jadeja's on now. So I actually felt, looking at the wicket, that it was a little bit more tacky down the end that Jadeja's actually bowling. So yeah, Imad Wasim was getting some good grip.
Guys, I've also was talking to the groundsman. It usually takes 12 months to drop in pitch to settle, am I right?
Yeah.
This has taken only 5 months, so maybe that's why its consistency is not there.
Nicely bowled. I wouldn't mind seeing a slip in here either. I think if it is going to get that purchase, it's a wicket-taking position.
A good opportunity for Pakistan to just milk it here. Get a partnership going, get their 5-6 runs and over, get closer to that 120.
Yeah, I don't think they have to overplay their hand too much. Keep wickets in the shed and give yourself an opportunity to have an onslaught at the back end. Nicely bowled.
Now Rizwan is the key here. He's the experienced man, informed player, has the shots, has the temperament to bat deep.
Good call. Very good call by Usman. Good cricket. Sensible cricket by Pakistan. 41 for 1. For India point of view, I think they need a couple of quick wickets here, Shazi.
Another single. Runs coming in singles in that over. 4 of it. 8 gone. Chance of a run out. Oh, he was gone. And he hit, he was gone.
What was he thinking, Usman? You have to look around, you have to see the situation, what's going on. If he said yes, doesn't mean you have to run. You can just say no.
Yeah, a little mix-up. Would have been an interesting passage of play had that hit the stumps.
Unbelievable.
Hardik's been bowling really nicely though. I thought he bowled really well in the last game. His lengths were really good and hit the top of the stumps, and a little bit short on that occasion to Rizwan. He's so strong on that pull shot. He picks the length up really quickly.
Well, this is how India
shot over the top mid-off.
Oh, that's well struck. That's in the air, in the gap. 4 runs for the taking.
Yeah, that'll give him a lot of confidence. He was struggling a bit to smart that boundary. A much needed boundary for him and for Pakistan. 47 now, Pakistan for 1. Required run rate is gone 6.35, 73 of 69. Almost run a ball.
I think they're very clear in their mind. They've got to take a boundary of Hardik every over they play and then knock him around for the singles if possible. They get more, nothing like it. It's a bonus. Two runs easily taken. Well, as we are watching this game, there's another game going on in Antigua in the West Indies. Oman playing Scotland. And Oman making 150 for 7.
I love the colour of Scotland's kit. I think it's one of the best ones.
They're in complete control at the moment, Pakistan. Things ticking along really nice.
Good cricket this. Boundary in the over, singles and twos of the others, 9 of the over, 51 for 1.
Good in control. Jadeja to continue.
The good thing is, as when you've seen the last week of cricket here in New York, in Long Island, I think this pitch seems to be the best of the lot. Seems to have settled. Pakistan have to make the most of this start. They've got a good start here.
Yeah, it hasn't played too many tricks today. It's been reasonably true throughout. A couple that have kicked up and hit the glove, but all in all, it's actually played pretty well.
To be honest, I like this pitch. There's something for the bowler, something for the batter if you got good technique, and of course, bit of turn too.
Sharma, he'll be watching how things are panning out. Nice position of the seam as it creeps the surface and bounces. He's Bumrah is a strike bowler. He's already bowled 2, so he'll be thinking when to bring him. Because India need to break this partnership. Need a couple of wickets to create some panic.
Agreed. Is it? You don't want to wait too long to bowl your trump card, do you? Does he come back next over, you think?
He normally bowls around the 11th or 12th and then one at the end.
And especially when you're defending a very low total, you need your main bowlers to just bowl.
Great shot. That's a terrific shot. Excellent use of the feet. Knew exactly what he was doing. And a boundary to end the over. It's
Hamid Rizwan here, Akshat Patel. And he's bowled that. And he's gone up to the umpire, but he says no. Michael Yunus with me. What do you think? Did you get a chance to have a look?
I think it's just slipping down. That's what the umpire suggests. But Rohit says, no, we're going to take a chance. Let's go upstairs.
Director third umpire, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Both feet are fair. Let's go to front when available. We're going to need Ultra to confirm if there's any back involved. Running through a gap on the left hand side through the pad. There's no back involved. You can go to ball tricking when available. No problem. Right, just waiting for ball trick, no bads. Rod pitching outside off, impacts the line, wickets hitting. I'll get you back on screen, I'll get you changing the decision to out.
To confirmation there. The decision has to be overturned. Chris Gaffney rules that decision as out LBW. And Usman Khan has got to go. And he goes. Tell there has done his job, come in first ball after drinks, right on the money, push for the decision. Usman Khan goes for 13. Batsman Fakhar Zaman, left-hander, normally likes to play pretty positive cricket. Ball coming in, that's a smart option, flat sweep to pick up a couple.
You're going to see a lot of sweep and
Rohit Sharma. No slip in play now. 4 in the ring. And the standard sort of feel, 3 on the leg side. On the off, deep backward point, mid on, mid off back. Hitting 61, 57 balls, a runner ball pretty much. Far off.
yeah, pitch is much better now than this morning.
Well, Fakhar Zaman does what he does so well, just dances down and hits up over the top.
All Pakistan need is Fakhar Zaman to stay out there for maybe 5 to 6 overs, and I think that Pakistan would be very, very comfortable, very, very at ease, because he is going to play like this. He's going to be positive. He's going to put bowlers under pressure. That is very, very positive feet movement into the shot. Lovely hit.
Not a player that just sort of settles in, likes to take the game on. He also, with that sort of shot as well, puts a bit of doubt in the bowler's mind. We'll have to think a little bit harder. Just look at this excellent feet movement. Gives himself that room to free his arms 90 metres down the ground. Final ball. Smart. Very smart play. Just nudges it in for 1 to finish that over. 66 for 2.
Even. It's a blue sea. It's everywhere is blue.
Arshdeep Singh just falling onto the leg side there with that delivery, and he eases away for 4. Poor delivery.
And there are very few pockets where you see those green shirts, and when you hit a boundary like this, you'll see those small pockets really take on. They just take on and really make good noise, and that's a real good buzz. See, those blues are very quiet now, and that's the beauty of Pakistan-India game. Lovely shot. Again, little bit on the leg side, and quite an easy picking for Fakhar.
Better delivery. Look, me and Jimmy have never been on the field in this scenario. Do you hear it, or do you end up blocking it all out? Is it too much?
It's not that easy to block it out, because it's really, really loud noise, and if you're a fast bowler, you're mainly standing at fine like a third man, and it really, by the end of the game, you're more than your body, your actual head is hurting by just hating that, which is beautiful. That's a beauty of the game.
Easing it through. be coming out here and wanting to keep things ticking. What's good about this as well is sometimes a new batter comes in and gets stuck, and then Rizwan struggles because that timing and momentum is lost. But actually, when you got a batter like Fakhar Zaman, 13 off just 7 balls, you feel that energy.
Yeah, 49 required of 51 balls. There's nothing in this game if you look at it, but just purely because it's Pakistan-India game, and also playing on such surface that anything can happen. It's a matter of just picking up 2 quick wickets. That's what Pakistan did to restrict India at 119. It's just picking up wickets at the right time. It's a little bit easy for Pakistan because they have target in front of them, and they said, okay, just all we need is 120. So we don't have to take too much of a risk. So we protect our wickets. Even the run rate goes to what, 7.5, 8 even. You need 1 good over, and you're in the game.
Is that Rizwan role? Is that his role right now? Is just keep it steady so the other batsmen come in and bang it around, have fun?
From the message from the camp will be, Rizwan, you bat the overs. You just stay out there. You don't have to take much risk. Ooh, very close. Fakhar will take the risk. That's the, I think, game plan. And Fakhar will come down the pitch also, will look to make things easy for Pakistan. And yeah, 92 Pakistan, 8% India. I think I would say a little bit more to India still. But yeah, I don't mind that though. I'm happy with this 92% Pakistan. We don't see that often though.
Final ball. And a productive over with a new batter at the crease. 6 from it, 72 for 2.
This moment also, and also for the younger generation here in USA, this is a great going.
Yeah, USA will be playing India here on Wednesday. So that will be another big game, no doubt. The local fans will come in as well as the Indian fans. It will all be happening.
Yeah, it's much easier to say, hey, come watch when you see the leaderboard, they're 2-0, because at most you wanted them to be in the games. I don't think anyone expected them to be winning the games, and it's been a nice surprise.
So what do you think if USA beat India here on Wednesday? What will be the feeling around in USA then?
Unfortunately, I think they'd say, yeah, we're good.
Just keep it simple.
Well, Fakhar Zaman has gone up over the top, and it's been taken by Rishabh Pant. The umpire puts the signal up and the finger up. Is this another turning point?
That is a magnificent catch. He actually lost the ball for a second. Rishabh Pant. Fakhar Zaman being aggressive, coming down the pitch. Ball was short, and that extra bounce we've been talking about since morning, helping India here. Got the glove, and the wicket punt had to really swirl to get that catch. He was offsided. He was going to his left first, and then had to turn to his right. That's a wonderful catch, and that would really damage Pakistan's confidence here.
I think he almost stepped on his helmet.
Yeah, he did.
He was running around, almost put his foot in the bucket.
Just looking at the field, he's going to be banging it in, keeping the fielders back, third and fine leg back. And there's no intention on pitching that delivery full, letting them get into their work.
Normally it's...
Feel the tension now building up. Waka, what have you made of this surface in terms of, it looks like the bowlers are going for that, so either hard length or short balls. Is that's the only approach, is it?
I think with the new ball, you can afford to go a little bit footer, but not too full, not a driving length. This is not a pitch where you bowl a test match length. We talk about test match length, like go bring the batsman onto the front. But I think this pitch, even with the new ball, you've got to be a little bit shorter, maybe more toward 8 meters rather than 6 meters or 7 meters. More stay toward 8 meters, because that uneven bounce and the seam sort of working for you, that's the length you need to bowl.
Yeah, just noticing he's keeping his fielders out deep here on that leg. He's thinking about that length, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking short, not full.
Or was that a little bit of a foxy one there? On a good pace, 136 Ks. He signalled that he was putting the fielders back, and then maybe just the change-up.
Yeah, it's all about foxing a batsman somehow or the other. See, the feet didn't move at all. That's purely because of those fielders moved in a deep. Imad thinking that a short delivery coming or something on the hip or a chest, and he forgot to move his feet if something is outside the off stump. That's why he couldn't manage that. That was a good delivery, good thinking by Hardik Pandya.
Making the change to come around. Wicket now to Imad Wasim. Has 3 on the leg side. And in the end, well played to finish that. So just the wicket,
42 deliveries. Suddenly India feels that they're back in the game.
For Arshdeep Singh to continue, has 2 overs completed already. There are options available. The question I'd be asking to you, Waka, is Bumrah, who looked really effective, maybe changed the game. When do you bring your best bowler back in a tight match? Do you go early? Do you wait till the death? Bumrah has 2 available.
The required run rate is 6.73, and Bumrah has got 2 overs remaining. I mean, he's been very, very conservative. His economy is really, really good. So again, the same goes for Siraj, but Siraj has got only 1 over. So those 3 overs are very, very crucial. So if you can just drag it a little bit longer, edge, and this is a handy boundary for Pakistan. This will ease some pressure off from Pakistan. I think more than Imad is Rizwan who's feeling the pressure, because he's the set batsman. He doesn't want to, and Pakistan would never like to lose him right now.
Yeah, one of those streaky edges, going for the big booming drive in Wasim. And unlucky for Arshdeep, who put it in the right areas and taken. Is that it? Edge, no. Yeah, let me ask you a little bit about Bumrah as well. What sort of skills do you think he will bring to this moment?
Oh, well, Bumrah is a match winner. I mean, don't leave too many runs when he comes to bowl, because he's got an excellent record in the death overs also. He's got a great action. He's been through injuries, and look at on the left, 2019, that was his action. He was a little bit, he was falling away a touch in 2019, and this was 2024. He's a little bit more high arm, but he's got this beautiful whip. That hyper extension really works for him, and he's he's very smart. He's got a beautiful wrist position. He knows how to take the ball in and out. He's really on top of the front leg on both occasions. He's changed his action. I'm not sure if he has changed it. His body has changed his action, and it can happen purely because once you are gone through the injury, your body automatically adjusts and make sure you don't go through that certain pain, and your action changes over the years. And that's what happened with Bumrah. It's working for him. Nothing is really changed, nothing much. Still got decent pace, and India is very lucky that he's up front to take a new ball and swings it both way. Makes life really hard for the batters up front.
Yeah, he's an incredible bowler. There was a few questions as to maybe why he didn't open today.
Yeah, I was surprised, to be honest. I was really surprised, because when you have a really low-scoring game, you need your best bowler. It's like sending your best batter up the order. It's like giving your best bowlers. Pakistan did a good job by giving Naseem a new ball, but I think Bumrah should have taken a new ball.
Bit of luck there. Imad Wasim, who nearly hits his stumps. End of the over, 80 for 3.
Should normally play against other sides.
So the main man is back.
There you go.
Jasprit Bumrah in. That's away. The crowd goes wild when you need a wicket, and to pull it back, Jasprit Bumrah delivers.
That's what Bumrah brings to the table. He is an amazing character. He's a genuine match winner. And what a start of his over. He had 2 overs remaining, and look what the first delivery did. A perfect delivery, an in-swinger right on the money, and picking up the most important wicket. Pakistani fans don't want to see that. They have to. India back in the team. You can see the energy. They're all pumped up. They know that they can get back in this game and win this game. That's a massive wicket. Rizwan gone for 31. It's 80 for 4.
Well, they put the slip in. They're on the attack. And another ball right on the money. The crowd are just going wild here. It's just, even if the fielder just collects them.
I think so. He wasn't expecting the ball to swing that much.
Edgy times here.
It's edgy, literally. That's the right word. Edgy. Everyone's edgy now.
You can see all the arms going up, all the people standing up, and I love. We saw that last innings as well. Just even gathering the ball and just faking the throw. The crowd is reacting like we've done something great. Just the energy. The
energy's great. Look, the run rate was. Oh, there we go. With score predictor.
The crowd was quiet for a bit, isn't it? They were quiet. Suddenly, no, I would say still more than that, more than 16, because Bumrah still got
2.5 overs.
1.5 over left after this, and required run rate is 7.27, so it's definitely more than 18.
Well, they're taking the quick single. They're going to have to be quick. Done a good job in the end there. Shadab Khan to get off the mark for a single. That's a hard craft single. When you're facing Bumrah, then you've got fielders creeping in, doing the hard work. Just didn't get it out there.
It's not easy on this field. I've seen a few times the fielders, when they look to run in, and because the outfield is really soft, it's very sandy, and you don't see that what you see in our part of the world, where the ground's a little harder and it's easy to just run in and pick up a ball and throw. It's little hard. The ball doesn't come at the pace what you look for. So we saw when Pakistan were fielding also, a similar thing happened, and now India. But love the way this crowd just roaring now. See in the background, the green caps, they're just gone quiet now. So that's how it works when Pakistan-India playing.
All action now, angling it across to the left-hander. Not a huge amount of foot movement, but might have just found an angle to pick up a couple.
That's how he plays. He likes to play on the offside. He'll open the face of the bat. He will not move his feet much. He'll be really still. Imad Wasim. A lot dependent on these two. Still, if the hard to come, but these two all-rounders, they're very much capable of taking Pakistan home. They need to build up a partnership. A partnership of 20 will do the job for Pakistan.
Well, an excellent over from Bumrah. Just 3 runs from it. This
against USA. Let's see what happens. It's pressure. It's about assessing the situation. It's about making sure that you call properly and loudly.
I think his job here is to get down the other end and get Imad Wasim on strike, hitting with the spin to this shorter boundary. It's an over, I think, that Imad Wasim can really target.
Bumrah's got 1 over left. That's going to be a crucial over.
Yeah, make or break.
Yeah, this is the 16th over. Whether Bumrah comes in for the 17th, does he come for the 18th? Will depend to a great extent on this over. If this is a quiet over, maybe they'll hold Bumrah back for the 18th or the 19th over.
I think Imad Wasim's going to make a play here.
This is kind of pitch where 8 and over is going to tax Pakistan. With the kind of bowling options that India have, it's not going to be simple. So somebody really will have to be aggressive right now. Get a 10-run over or something. Another player in a miss, trying to hit the ball a little too hard, and the ball skids off the surface.
It's really well bowled, that is. I think he's eyeing off this shorter boundary. He's wanting to hit it over mid-wicket, and Axer's just dragging it wide and hitting a length that he can't quite get underneath. He's done it again.
Yes, his ball does tend to skid off the surface. He's got a slightly round armish delivery action, so the ball angles away from the left-hander as well.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful over so far. They're digging themselves into a little bit of a hole here.
Well, he was trying that shot for the last minute and a half, finally connects it. 85 for 4. Makes room, hits it to the fielder. Only a single. Also, I think you've got to assess what India is trying to do at that stage. Bumrah covers in. They've got a deep point on the offside. Will they come back for 2? I think that's well-placed ball from Shadab.
Really smart play. 4 fielders out on the leg side, just knocked it into the gap. Picked up 2. Good piece of running. The United States of America on top with 4 points. They've played some beautiful cricket so far. I don't think anyone thought that was coming, but it's great for cricket in this country, that's for sure. India into their second game with 2 points. Canada on 2 points, and Pakistan and Ireland yet to...
In business, and he doesn't make a mistake. Shadab there trying to make room and probably wanted to slice it over point, over the infield, in the ring, not to be.
He has a good bounce up. He likes to bowl the short ball. He really fancies the short ball, Hardik Pandya does. So occasionally can be expended. Who batted so well in the previous game, got out for 4, 88 for 5.
Picture that. Iftikhar is in. Cuts the ball, there's a protection there. Right. Noise. He can slice the ball.
He's got 4 out leg side to the big long...
Down the ground, he's always keen to hit that fence through point and fine. Pakistan win predictor, it's coming down. 65% plays 35%. An over ago it was 85% Pakistan.
Almost up to 10 and over now. That's a tough task on this wicket.
Yes.
It's a tough one. What field he should have, because if he bowls it short, the ram shot could be always on. The fielder is in the 30-meter circle. He's still keeping it. Is he therefore going to bowl a short ball? Is he going to pitch it up? There are 4 fielders on the leg side boundary. Nobody in the 30-meter circle on the onside. They're pushing one backward point to the deep third. Deep cover has been brought in.
Nope, they're changing back to what they had originally.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit it properly. Single to Imad Wasim. 17 overs have been bowled.
You'd go to death bowling, but I think it's actually just bowling that hard length still. It seems the hardest ball to hit. If you go to that Yorker length and you miss, there's the chance where you can get hurt. But if you keep bashing that good hard length, make them try and play cross bat shots off there, it's proven to be difficult on this track.
Talking about hard length and making sure you follow the batter, and on both occasions they did it perfectly, and Rishabh Pant was in business twice.
Yep, he's certainly done his job in the last couple of games with the ball.
Right, the field is set. Fine leg third man up in the ring. Hits the stumps on the other end, so it's a dot. And the row goes up once again.
Yep,
Yes.
The Indian fans have certainly come to the party here in the last 5 or 6 overs. The game's really turned. Oh.
Is it a no ball? We're waiting. It's a no ball. It's a freebie.
Unforgivable. Professional cricketers, whatever you are, you cannot bowl a no ball. That is in your control. White balls is not always in your control, but no ball is in your control. unprofessional, unacceptable at this level. No excuses whatsoever.
Gets it past the cover fielder. He'll pick up 2. The other thing is that India must not try to do things too hard. It's about just keeping things simple.
Nice and simple. Keep backing what they've done so well the last few overs. Keep bashing that hard length. Don't change. Make them hit you off a length.
Fielder push back at point, short point, whatever you want to call it, single yielded. It's important that India defend the singles also somehow, because once the rhythm builds up, then you're ready to hit a boundary as well.
His first 3 deliveries have been good. They haven't conceded the boundary. The no ball, luckily the free hit didn't cost too money.
Nicely played. They'll be looking for that Yorker length, that wider angle, and they've got feel for that for Imad Wasim.
Harshdeep Singh is warming up at the short fine leg area. So is he going to bowl the 19th over?
That's a wide, I think, down the leg side. A slow bouncer attempted by Siraj. He's got to curb his desire to be different. I think this pitch demands you to be just rock solid with that length. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, you don't want to try too many things at this stage. And that is what happened. Tried to bowl that slower delivery. And the ball wide down the leg side.
USA on 12th, then Canada on the 15th. New York and Florida awaits Indian team.
It's nicely bowled. I think you've just got to keep hitting that length there. It's extremely difficult to get it away with the variable bounce. Keep bashing hard there.
Absolutely.
Keep it simple.
The optics aren't great in the dugout. Getting a little nervous, everyone. Is the time running out for Pakistan? Just, what, 13 balls left in the innings. They need to go at 10.15. They're weighing the field. Imad Wasim has been in there now for 19 balls. So they hit a 4. He needs to just follow through right till the end. Misfields that one. That should have been stopped by Siraj.
Yes, it should have been. No question about it.
12 balls left. It's 99 for 5.
4 out leg side and a deep point. Slower ball from Bumrah, really gripped into the surface that, and that's 100 up for Pakistan as well.
100 runs and 10 kits delivered towards grassroots cricket. It's such a noble cause, that. Credit to India for making a fist of things. This would have been an easy track down for Pakistan, this total. Not to be. They've made it doubly hard because of their excellence in the field and with the ball. No bouncer. And it's one for the over, beautifully bowled. It wasn't a wide, it wasn't over the head.
He's such a good bowler, he's such a clever bowler. But he targets his bounces also quite nicely. A dot ball, precious dot ball.
Yep, 2 a ball needed now. Jasprit Bumrah has been in this situation many a time and delivered.
frustration, more frustration. The other great quality about Jasprit Bumrah is that how he keeps his calm and cool and delivers and never errs. In pressure situation, we've seen really the great ones at times struggle, but give him the ball the 18th or the 19th over and he'll deliver the best.
And he should have been given the first over as well. Yes, in my opinion, not the third over.
Wait on that one, if the car be a single. So India have got this covered so far. Excellent over. Good pace from Bumrah, 142 clicks. And the fans are breathing again. They were down in the middle phase of the innings, not anymore. They're sensing a kill. Smashes it straight to the man at cover. There's a chance of a run out. He's hardly running Imad Wasim. And probably in trouble. I'm not too sure whether that wasn't close.
Director from TV umpire, red umpire review for run out at the bowler's end. With your first light on angle, please. Roll back one frame. Okay, the bat is grounded over the line. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, slightly better throw would have been a dismissal. The throw was a little wide, and good gather that by Bumrah. Very good gather.
Yeah, great piece of work from Bumrah.
That's gone up in the air. Who is calling for this? Arshdeep. Is he? Jadeja. It's taken. Iftikhar misses out on a full toss. India are in this now. Terrific catch in the end because it was a skyer and he took it well. Under pressure, it was a great catch in the end.
It was. Surya Kumar was coming in hot as well. I think he clipped his leg as he actually took that catch. Turned around and said, what's going on here? But that was a wonderful catch from Arshdeep and a great over from Bumrah. Unbelievable over. Look at the blue in the crowd now. They're going off. It was there to go. He got a good piece of it. He just hit it a little bit too high in the air.
Well, his heart would have been in his mouth because in a similar game in Dubai, he dropped a simple catch.
Yes, I remember.
So his heart would have been in his mouth, but he's taken this catch, Arshdeep, to get rid of Iftikhar for 5, and it's 6 down, 102.
There for Pakistan. The offside is pretty bare. If you get it over the infield, you'll get runs. Oh, that's playing a miss. Oh, he misses it, Arshdeep. Imad Wasim didn't want to take that single.
It was
all
all
given
happening.
out. It was off the bat, was it?
He's referred it. Rohit wants to go upstairs.
Yes, there was a sound in my ear as well.
I think Arshdeep thought he got some bat on it.
Wait. Director, third umpire, we have a player review for caught behind. Original decision is out. I've checked both feet, it's fair. We go to front on first, please. Okay, West have Aldridge next to see if there's any bat involved. Okay, thank you. I've got bat and ball together with the spike. I'm ready I'll go back to Ellie. Ellie, you can stay with your original decision of out. We've got an inside edge. You're on screen. Signal.
Yes, tremendous keeping once again. Imad Wasim toiled hard. Waited right till the end, but it wasn't his day with the bat. So he's gone, in India now very much bossing the... Naseem shot number 9. Hits it hard on the bounce to the fielder at long off, only a single. They need more than singles. They need 4s and 6s.
He's got a shorter boundary to his leg side here.
Ah, beautiful. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's not happy, Shaheen Shah. There's strong appeal from the bowler. Was it missing the stumps going down the leg side?
I think so. It's beautifully bowled. Jammed the Yorker absolutely beautifully there.
Remember, India have got one less fielder outside the 30-meter circle because they were slow with their overweight, and so that can be a telling point. But Arshdeep is bowling well, cramping the batters for room, not allowing them to swing the bat freely. We've seen Naseem Shah win the games for Pakistan against Afghanistan, 2 back-to-back sixes.
That's gone up in the air. Cute shot attempted, and the ball will go and hit the fence. He's made it just a little bit interesting.
That's clever batting, isn't it? He knew that he was going to be bowling at that angle, at that length. Did it really well, and he used the pace. He used the pace of Arshdeep for a boundary.
12 needed now off 2. The last 6 or 7 overs, India have been absolutely amazing. They've executed their skills beautifully on this wicket. They've backed themselves in. 2 sixes the last 2 balls. That's what they need. Arshdeep coming in again.
There's the first one. Is it a 6? Is it a 6? No, it's a 4. So pretty dramatic from Naseem Shah, but at the end of it, it's India who have actually 8 from 1 ball, right? So they've nailed this. Possibly a no ball for Pakistan would make them smile again, but this is really well placed shot.
Yes, we've seen him do that against Afghanistan, isn't it, in Dubai. He hit 2 sixes on the last two deliveries of the final over to take Pakistan home. Now it required of just 1 delivery, so all Arshdeep has to make sure that it doesn't overstep.
Yep, nothing silly. Foot behind the line. Nice hard length.
That's well bowled. India win. That's a tremendous comeback. Pakistan didn't have a lot to chase, but India made it so tough. From 80 for 3 after 14 overs, Bumrah came in and absolutely halted the progress of this Pakistan innings. That is what India needs from their superior bowler, and Bumrah never lets them down.
Yes, the lowest total successfully defended by India in a T20 match. This is a super performance by the bowlers. The bowlers have saved the batters. The Indian batters may not have scored as many runs that they were expected to score, but their bowlers have certainly done the job for them. And this is a very, very good win by the Indians. A win that will take them up to the top of the table for sure, but also give them the confidence for the rest of the tournament.